up in the stand. It is now October 16th. And it's a pretty cool morning this morning. It was about a wind chill of 35 degrees when I woke up. So, definitely a nice brisk October morning. As I was walking in, I checked the cell camera, and there's basically just does on it for the most part. So, I guess I finally got to see some deer on the cams, but all week here I didn't see a single buck. So, I'm kind of surprised nothing came to that rub, or nothing traveled through because of that rub. I did see quite a few deer in the fields as I was walking in. There was 2 different fields that had does in it. So, I think it's going to be a good morning. I'm optimistic today. So as I was starting my scouting, I got about 60 yards from the stand, or where I was hunting this morning, and came across this scrape. And it's been raining the last few days, so a lot of the detail on a lot of the tracks that I knew were here last time kind of have been washed away. But this has still some really good detail in it. So it's definitely been pretty fresh on this one. So that's pretty encouraging still. I know there's got to be a buck working this area. I just got to figure out how he's crossing and where he's crossing. So just got to the stand. My headlamp died on me going in, so I had to wait until I could see a little bit before I could start climbing the tree. That's what I get for not charging my stuff. I decided to come back to the same area I was yesterday morning, but I moved to where that scrape was, so I'm about 60 to 70 yards from where I was set up yesterday. It's still nice and cool. There was a little bit of frost on the ground in certain places I was coming in, so it's definitely nice and chilly. So I ended up not seeing anything both those 2 days. But I did still see those signs. And I think some of the problems that is happening, or I'm struggling with, is that there's lots of other hunters. Obviously, this is public land, but I know there's at least 3 to 4 other guys that hunt this general area quite a bit. I see their trail cameras, and I've met a couple of them in the parking lot. And I think that's just kind of the struggle, and that's just typical public land struggles. And so I know they're here. Obviously there's buck sign. Obviously there's sign that there's something here, but just can't figure out exactly where or when he's moving at. But I have a new trip planned to a different part of the state, a little bit more northern Missouri. So a place we go quite a bit. So I have pretty high hope for that area. But I think when I come back, I'm just going to try a totally different area. Just go to the unpressured areas, go to the places people aren't willing to go, and start from there. So I think that's just where we're going to be at. And hopefully next week when I go on that trip, we'll see something good and we'll get some good footage.